Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Snifford here, and so to put it simply, if you know me in real life, you know that I'm a big fan of animals. I think they're really cool, and a few months ago I got Planet Zoo, which I've become quite obsessed with. Obviously not as obsessed with Doom Eternal, because if you know me in real life, you know what I'm like with that game, but like, I still really like this game. So what I was thinking today, I was going to start a franchise mode playthrough of this, so I'm going to make a new franchise. I don't know what to name it, so just let me know in the comments if you think of a cool name for it. If I like it, I will just use that name. Anyways, we've got to make our first zoo, so I'm going to do it in tropical because I feel like that'll probably be the best in terms of like variety. And in terms of location, I reckon putting it in Australia or something would be quite cool. I'm going to leave it at easy difficulty. With the terrain type, I'm not sure between flat and sculpted. I'm probably going to go sculpted because I don't usually do that one. And for the zoo name, I'm not sure if I can rename this, so I'm just going to... I'm not sure what I'm going to go with. Um, There we go, that's our zoo name. This is a zoo. So yeah. We're gonna make this and we're gonna just jump straight into it. So let's go. Alright, so here we are in our zoo. We got quite a lot of space to work with. And we've got this nice looking place. Nice landscape and stuff. So first things first, we gotta get all this stuff so we can actually manage the zoo. And once we've done that, we can think about what animals we're gonna get first. So, let's just get straight onto that. So what I'm going to do first is put a path all the way up to the power boundary. And as you can see, I started with about $40,000. So that gives us just enough money to start a zoo, maybe try and make some money from it. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. So I think I'm going to put a staff area down this way. And right, so I'm going to make this path a bit longer, just there we go. And just alright, that should be it. So since we've only just started the game, we're not really going to be able to we're not going to have enough money to get these and then make a proper enclosure. So, to start with, I'm just going to use these little ones here, and I'll come back to you when they're all done. Alright, so we've got our staff areas placed down. They're too far away from the path to have a negative impact on the guests. It's good enough. Anyways, yeah, we got everything set down, so now we can just hire staff, maybe buy some animals. So that'll be quite nice. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get first, but yeah, we can decide. Oh, something else I wanted to mention. I did get a couple of mods for the game. I have some animal ones, but since it's in franchise, we can't get them. But I'd also have some path mods, some prop mods, stuff like that. So we should be able to use those. But yeah, it's time to think about our first animal. And maybe the enclosure we want. So I'll come back to you when I've had a look at them, and yeah, we can start building an enclosure. So since you're playing in a franchise zoo and you only have a set amount of money, there are 4 things you need, well, more than 4, I would say. There are a few things you need to take into consideration when you're trying to buy an animal. So space requirement, because you can only build certain size enclosures with the money you have. So animals with little space requirement are good. The appeal of animals is also quite good. So like, if you can get a cheap animal with like that is quite popular, then I'd recommend trying to get that. Third is obviously price. So if an animal's like quite cheap, and again has like high appeal, low space requirements, I'd recommend getting it. The 4th thing is the breeding cycle, so depending on like how popular a baby animal can be, when it breeds, stuff like that. And the final thing is statistics. So if it's like good longevity, good fertility, like disease resistance, things like that. So yeah, those are the four main things I'll take into consideration if you want to start a franchise zoo. But if you want, you can just get whatever you want. I don't think it matters too much. So yeah, I haven't thought of an animal yet, but I'm gonna keep looking. So yeah. So I've been watching a few YouTube videos and looking at a few different websites about what's the best animal to start with in Planet Zoo. I've seen a lot of different things. A lot of places saying stuff like peafowls, flamingos, Nile monitors. But there's one animal that I've seen constantly, and that is the common warthog. So, if I quickly try and find that in the Zoopedia, so that be somewhere around here, common warthog. So, it lives, so we're going to need grassland and tropical African plants for the enclosure. I'm going to buy 2 animals, so we'll need 300 square meters at the very least. And so, okay, I can put it in an enclosure with other animals, but I think I'm just going to keep this on its own for now. So, yeah, we'll get started on making an enclosure for that. Alright, so as you can see, I've started to find a bit of a design for the fence. I'm not too sure on it at the moment. I just want to try and make it look like a nice wooden barrier. If it doesn't work, obviously I'll change it. But if it does work, I'm going to keep it because I have no idea what else to do, honestly. So, yeah, I'm just going to paint this in, then I'm going to copy it around the enclosure. I'll let you guys watch because it shouldn't take too long, which I don't think it should. So, yeah. Alright, so, and then apply, multi-select. Alright, so if we duplicate and advanced move, put this around the enclosure if I can. Hang on, so I'll turn off angle snap for this. There we go. And then, yeah. This might take a while now that I think about it, so I may speed it up, or I'll just skip to when I've pretty much got it all done, so yeah. Now, while I'm here, I might as well talk to you about a couple things. So, I'm planning on doing this Planet Zoo thing for a while if it goes well. So if you want, I might also do some sandbox zoo things and cause, just havoc and build the most unethical zoo as possible. Well, probably not unethical, but I'm just gonna mess around. Also, I just want to talk about life, you know, shit's going down. I started college recently, so that's pretty good, I guess. I'm doing an animal care course because basically it's my dream to work with animals. I want to either work at a zoo, maybe start, I don't know, an animal ranch, just house exotic animals, something like that. But yeah, just wanted to come in, just say, yeah. Sorry if this looks shit, by the way. I had no idea what I was going for. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this off now, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, and the fence to the habitat is done. It looks absolutely disgusting, especially in this part. Well, that part looks disgusting. The rest of it looks alright. It's good enough to start off with. So, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to smooth out the terrain a bit. So I'm going to put it up to size 8. Okay, well, that's happened now. Yeah, it's not exactly getting smooth, so I'm going to have to flatten it to... Alright, well, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I am just going to try and get a rock entrance for this. So I'm probably gonna where is it? I might just use some of these desert rocks because I have no idea what else to use. So that's a bit too big. I'll move this one up here. Just put on top of the gate, and then just rotate it a bit. There we go. Right, we got that one put in. So now I'm going to Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Turn this around. Right, so as the Zoopedia says, the group size is 1 to 7, so I'm going to get 4 Warthogs. Oh, thank God, I thought it had already been bought, so I'm gonna buy this one. Oh, that got really good stats as well. I'm also gonna buy this one, so that's our 2 males. And there's also we also need to get 2 females, so it has no immunity, so I'll also purchase this one and this one. So yeah, we got all 4 our Warthogs. First thing we gotta do, obviously we gotta send them into quarantine. But first things first, something I forgot to do, which I should have done earlier, I need to hire a few workers. So for now, hire a caretaker, a keeper, a vet, and a mechanic, since those are probably the 4 most important ones. And yeah, we'll just let them deliver the animals. I might as well make a work zone while I'm here. Hang on, so... Alright, so all 4 of the Warthogs have finished their quarantine. So I am going to send them off into their enclosure and see if A, any of them can escape, and B, how much plant coverage and stuff like that they need. I'll also try and get the vet to start research on them so we can get, obviously, the enrichment stuff. All of those sorts of things, so yeah. Here he comes. This is our first one. Not sure which one it's going to be. But yeah, he's in the enclosure now. And there they are. So it's our male. And we got... those are both of our male Warthogs. So before I start letting visitors actually come in, I'm going to check their plant coverage. Yeah, we've already got our first 2 visitors, but like first I want to check the terrain and plants, make sure they're happy. Alright, so they do need less soil. Alright, so if I go and paint this, there we go, we can give them a bit more short grass, some more long grass. Also give them a little bit of rock. Just put that like over here, and then maybe some sand over here. There we go. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to... oh, hang on, I've got to put in some more long grass. Going to make a little dip in the ground. And I'm going to fill that up with water. So now I have a little area to just swim, and things like that. Alright, so they do need some plants. I will get those sorted in a minute. Actually, no, I'll get those sorted now. Oh, wait, hang on. With the shelter. I was thinking about making, like, a sort of cave shelter. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So if I pull... I'm not sure if it's... I'm just gonna go with the light. Alright, so, and then just basically... I'll reverse that a bit. Alright. I'm gonna give them a bit more... Yeah, we gotta have this as a nice little cave for them. We can flatten this at the top. There we go, and then I'll smooth this out, just make it look a bit more natural. And then hopefully they'll be able to traverse it. It's just not much space. Anyways, yeah, I'll get in some bedding for them. Oh nice, just getting rid of some of the walls and stuff. Alright, hopefully there is enough space. If I go into this, go into habitat, check the traversable area. Alright, it looks like they can get in here. If I go into shelter, that's the only little bit we have. Hang on, habitat. Or terrain, rather. If I unpause. Yeah, we got 100% shelter for these two animals anyway. And I'll just quickly wait for the other ones to arrive, and I'll get back to you when they do. So yeah, got our next two animals arriving. So, got our lovely, this is Ngozi, which is our albino one, which is lovely, and we got this one over here, which is Fulami. As you can see, we've already got quite a few visitors. I'm just quickly going to get some conservation points. There we go. Alright. Actually, yeah, I should probably check the escape points. Nice, they can't escape. Oh, that's awesome. My shitty barrier worked. Okay. So next thing we want to do, just to get some booster money, gonna pop some donation boxes around the zoo. I'll speed it up, just see where people find the most popular places. Right, it's obviously here. And I'll put one around here. One here. Depends where everyone else goes now. Right, people are finding these areas quite popular, so... And there's also this area. So I'll see if anyone else goes anywhere. And yeah. I think that might be everywhere though. So... Right. I'm gonna try and figure out some more things to do with this. Is the terrain right? Alright, there's too much soil now, so I'll add in some more long grass. You know what, I'm gonna give the shelter the green top, because why the hell not? There we go. I've got that classic Minecraft starter house. Right, so... And also... Hang on. I think we also have 100% shelter for every animal as well. The terrain... Yeah, we got plenty of space. Right, so... Now we've got to put in some plants, which I will do now. So... Coverage, I'd say that's got to be at around like 15-20%. So I'll put in a few palm trees. There we go. Obviously also get some smaller plants like these nice little ferns. That's already up to 5%. I'll put in a little oak tree, and I'll put in some rose bushes as well. Those look quite nice. I'll put a plant on top of the house for the sake of it. That makes it look semi-nice, I guess. And what else? I'll add some grass strips. And I'll add this as well. So just in case the animals get stressed, they want to hide behind anything. They have this little bit of grass here. That's a little bit of nettle bushes. Random rotation as well, because why not? Just makes it look a bit more natural. Alright, so I'll add in a few more plants, even though they're going to be happy with these. I want to add in a few more. And you know what? I'm gonna add a couple here. Make it look like some nice, like, overgrown grass, I guess. And then if we put this to surface move, I would reckon this will be the last plant I put in. And yeah, there we go. Everything's all good. So that's it, our first enclosure at the zoo. Everything's good for the animals, apart from obviously enrichment. And because of that, I'm going to start some vet research now. Start it on the Warthog, there we go. Everything's all good. We're getting a good amount of visitors. And it looks like we are actually making some decent money. That's something you like to see. Yeah. They do seem decently popular as well. Well, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it for this video. Actually, but you know what? Gonna add some sand at the bottom of here. There we go. Hopefully, these guys will be happy about it. Yeah, awesome. Alright, so yeah, as I said, I think that's going to do it for today's video. If you did like it, please make sure to like and subscribe for more. There's going to be a Nintendo Direct happening pretty much right now, as I speak, at the time of recording, so if you want me to take a video of that, please let me know. Also, if this gets 5 likes, I will do another Planet Zoo video, and leave in the comments what animal you'd like to see make a habitat for next. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.